Hi! Today I want to show you how I use Notion Workspace, this one you see right here, to manage a nonprofit group I'm working with to help solve coronavirus related tasks. So within this workspace, there are four main areas. One is the guidance processes. This is getting started on Notion is really helpful for people who are not familiar with this new tool. And this is a handbook. The team originally have a draft in Google Drive. I basically this is like a template we are playing with, not useful now, so I'll just take it out here. This is basically a template directly imported from Google Doc, so you can see that the fidelity is still there, and the heading is here. Things are pretty straightforward. Okay, so this is a team directory of who each person is and what they're doing within this group. Then we can look at the ongoing tab. This is something we come pretty often. Meeting notes happen weekly by weekly. There's writing goals for our published papers, and task manager for for like a Kanban, like how we use Agile to manage deadline. And then there's the daily updates, which is something I have to fill out daily for the team. And one important philosophy within this workspace is to automate all the processes to avoid doing the same thing twice. So you can see in this meeting notes, this is just a list, which is a view of the table Notion has, and you can change it to add more templates. So this is the current meeting note templates I have. It is just the team, participants, location, and some really simple things, Zoom agenda, action items, right? And if you just open it as a page, it will have a full page view. But if you want to do something like an ad hoc meeting, we also have I also created a different template for that. And you can probably see that this could be anything. You could you could just have a new template and say, okay, maybe every time we want to do a weekly review, and this weekly review, maybe we want to have a table. Excuse me. And with this table, you could just type some attributes and then blah blah blah, auto-populate this, and then it's automatically saved. So you can just say, okay, weekly review, and you got a new template with what you have created. Well, I'm going to delete all the things I've messed around. This is probably not, this is also not useful. But yeah, and then something that's really cool is that no one is here? Yeah, no one is here. Delete this. Something that's really cool is that you could easily tag people within this. So this is just a file we uploaded from our InDesign deliverables. Take this for example. You could easily see their name tag, right? So once you tag people, their Notion workspace will give them a notification, and then it's a really good way to keep in sync of stuff people may need to do. It's just like a conversation, so you don't have to have any annoying pinging you. Are you up to the clock? Have you done my task? You don't have to do that awful check-in, and people are using Notion in the same workspace. And back to here. They also have Figma integration, so our design is directly integrated within here, and it's pretty. You could have added the template, unfortunately, but you could easily visualize them and then link it from there. Okay, then to the next two sections, insights and playbook. So generally, our workflow is we will do some preliminary research, either interview, and then we will have some insights, like the how might we statement on the problems we want to solve. And then we will distill that into a playbook. So we have 4 playbooks now already. Some are published, some are under final approval. And this is just a really easy way to visualize them in one, right? So some people have asked, how do I drag them into this form? So let me just create it from scratch for you, now real quick. Okay. So I want to say this is a template workspace, and then I say that I have a few page, test 1, test 2, things like that, right? So how do you create multiple column in here? You could basically drag and come over here, drop. So Notion is a really intuitive drag and drop thing. You can just like easily pull them over. Now I will like have a new page for you to test and see that how that works. So within this task 3, you can see that it is wrapped in the same left column. If you want to move it over, you could like just drag it over. And if you want to like escape this like column restriction, you can pull it out and then drop it here. Then it is a full length. So basically, if you want to have a third column, you can just like put it over here, right? And then you could also have a different width for each column. So this is like, okay, oh, too small, too big. You know, you can be really creative, and that's how I create my topic forest. I just do this and then forest, forest, and then that's it. So with this, you could easily design your workspace to any form that fit your team.